Welcome back. All right, so this week, any leftover contracts to be signed that are going to arbitration will either be decided or settled before they get there. Adam Erne, it was settled before he got there. Kevin Fiala, no. So, reportedly from Elliot Friedman, the Minnesota Wild are offering Kevin Fiala $4 million. The counter, the ask, is $6.25 million from Kevin Fiala. I think he's worth more than $4 million. This is one of those things that I look at and say, that just feels low. So they may be looking at this and wanting a ruling where it's like $5 million. So this is one of those, maybe the arbitrator looks and goes, all right, well, I'll award this instead. But Fiala has definitely proven himself in Minnesota. I'm surprised they're playing hardball that it's gone this far. Again, arbitration hearings can be kind of ugly because as the team, you're explaining why you don't think he's worth as much as he's asking for. As the player, you're arguing why the team should pay you more than they want to pay you. And so you can see why those situations could end up being contentious. So that's why a lot of these contracts get signed beforehand, like Adam Erne, who signs a 2-year deal with Detroit to stay there at a cap hit of $2.1 million. Very reasonable cap hit, good contract, good length. Everything's going relatively smoothly for Detroit in their offseason. So right now, according to Cap Friendly, there's 8 teams above the cap. Yes, LTIR will be part of how these teams get below the cap. Winnipeg is going to have to get a little bit creative, but basically little goes on the IR, and then one of the players goes to the minors, and then you're below the cap. So there's 8 teams above the cap. The Penguins have a $121,000 in cap space, again, according to Cap Friendly right now. And the Senators and the Sabres are $7 million plus below the floor. So for some of these teams that are above the cap, they may very well be calling Buffalo and Ottawa. And remember, Buffalo's looking to trade Eichel, who makes $10 million. That's his cap hit. So are the Sabres trying to be like $17 million below the floor? It's obviously they're going to take some money back, but the Sabres can use this cap space in a deal with Eichel. Maybe they can get extra picks back as well. And yeah, this is going to be an interesting rest of the offseason for both Buffalo as well as for Ottawa. And yeah, we'll see how things go. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Yep, another quick video. The news of the day video is now very, very quick. That will change as we start getting closer to training camp. So think about 2 weeks from now, the news is going to start picking up again. And we'll start hearing about guys coming into training camp. We may hear about nagging injuries. One of those things that, again, sort of like Austin Matthews getting surgery. There may be players with nagging injuries that figure, all right, if I rest it, I'll be okay. They come into training camp and go, you know what, this isn't working, and then we hear about it. So we'll see what happens, but let me know your thoughts. So if you're a Minnesota fan, how do you feel about the negotiations with Kevin Fiala? How do you also feel about the negotiations regarding Kaprizov that just doesn't seem to be going anywhere? So how do you feel about Bill Guerin as a GM right now? Let me know your thoughts. Hit like and subscribe. If you're browsing your way through, you just happen upon this video. Notice I'm not asking Detroit fans because they're happy with Yzerman, and I know this. I will talk to you guys again soon, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you have not already done so.